Hello once again guys to another video, and today we're gonna review the Saab Turbo made by Majorette. And as you can see, it's it's beaten up. I know. The reason why it's beaten up is because I bought this from a street vendor when I went to Europe, and I guess the street vendor was selling off his old cars. There was a small box full of cars, and I just bought three from him because I found these three cars that are pretty cool. They're pretty old. I think this car right here that I'm showing you guys to you now is around 30 years old, from 1980 if I'm not wrong. You can correct me in the comments below if I am wrong, but that's what I'm guessing. It's not valuable. On eBay, a mint car like this can cost 10 US dollars. As you can see, it's not mint, so it's slightly lesser than that. But I did not buy the car for the value. I bought the car because of its history. A car like this is like quite old, and you could say it's quite rare. So it's pretty cool to add a piece of vintage car to my collection right here. So yeah, it's pretty cool that I have a car like this that's finally part of a collection. Because guys, I don't really have a lot of vintage cars. So enough about how I got the car and what it's all about. Let's see what it has to offer. So on the side, if you guys can read, it's actually supposed to say turbo on the side right there. Due to all the play where the car has, it is quite hard to read, but it's supposed to say turbo. And yep, guys, this does have an opening door. Yeah, pretty cool little feature, opening doors. And yep, it has a suspension like your Tomica. But guys, if you ask me, actually, I think the suspension on this one feels much better than your Tomica mainline. As you can see, you can press it down further than your typical Tomica, and the suspensions are softer. So it's pretty nice to press down. No roof decals, and metal body. And there's another thing that I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure whether it's plastic or metal. It's quite hard to determine. But I think it's metal because it's quite hard. But the reason why I also think it's plastic is because it's very hollow, you could say. So I'm not quite sure. If you guys know, maybe you guys can tell me. And as you can see, this car is made in France. So this is my very first car that's made in France. As you guys know, Hot Wheels is mainly made in Malaysia. So you could, and Tomica is mainly made in Japan, and Greenlight is made in USA. So those three countries are normally where our diecast cars come from. But this car is made in France, so that's something new for me. And if that's not all, there is the scale and the number of the car, which is 264. Sorry guys if it's quite blurry. Let me try to focus. 264. There you have it. So beaten up car, but it's a piece of history, and you can't argue with that. So how about you guys? Do you guys have any like cars that are old or are vintage? I'd love to know. I know some of you guys have like red line cars from 1968. Whoa, those are awesome. But anyways, there have you guys for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the diecast cars, and if you made it to the end of the video, I want you guys to say, I don't know, like Magic Saab or Sabaru WRX, some kind of Saab pun, just to show me that you guys made it to the end of the video. I don't know, but anyways guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye bye.